Hello, my name is Brian Johnson, creator of the I Choose Education Project and author of the Choose Education Elite Success Guide for high school students. As a youth advocate traveling across the country speaking to elementary, middle, high school, college, and those getting ready to enter the workforce, the one common denominator that I found, especially amongst high school students, is that they really don't have that mentor there to take them to that next level. They don't have that sense of encouragement that they need to succeed while in high school, as well as that mentor there for somebody that shows them what it takes to get to that next level. As I'm traveling across the country, sometimes speaking to thousands of youth, I always try to take the time out to really assess what's going on with this student or this teacher or parent that's going to help this student succeed in the next stage of their life, which is hopefully college. And the one thing that I find is that students, besides them not having the proper life skills, not having the motivation that they need, they don't have that mentor, somebody that they can talk to and open up dialogue and discussion with. I think the problem is that sometimes the expectation is that these students already have what it takes to succeed. Even in a single parent household or a two-parent household, we have to constantly remind ourselves that we have to always instill motivation, encouragement, and provide these students with mentors. Because this is a different generation of student today. They have access to the world at their fingertips. I don't care if you put them in the best school or the best school district in the country. These kids still need mentorship, motivation, encouragement, and life skills. I think the challenges for me growing up in a single parent household, not having that mentor there because my mom worked 4 and 5 jobs to support my brother and I, not having that person there to constantly remind me to succeed and go to that next level. But I was fortunate enough and blessed enough to come out of that whole situation and go on to college and get a college scholarship to play basketball and go to the University of Alabama, one of the top business schools in the South, on into corporate America to work for some Fortune 500 companies, to start my own business, to author in several books for kids, and now dedicate my whole life back to students and mentoring them, making sure that they succeed. Our generation of kids right now are so lost. They have access to so many different things, and I want to make sure that these kids succeed and always choose education. Because choosing education is something that you're going to do for the rest of your life.
My name is Ryan Rusaw, and I'm a senior here at Langston Hughes High School. The reason I support the I Choose Education Project is because coming from a single-parent household and without a father figure present, I had to learn that early on in this world, you shape your own destiny. And you are responsible for the choices you make. The first choice and the best choice is always education. Sometimes I feel as if our people perish for our lack of knowledge. And with this project, we are able to grow and become better individuals through the process of education.
So what does all of this mean? As I mentioned, I've been traveling across the country speaking to thousands of youth, motivating and encouraging them, trying to be that mentor for them, trying to instill these life skills that they need to succeed for the rest of their life. The one thing that I found is that sometimes we as adults, we try to put systems in place and things that we feel as if that the kids need without going directly to the source. So I'm very instrumental when I'm out and about on the ground of taking the one-on-one time with these kids to figure out and assess what is it that they need? What are some of the problems that they're facing right now, as well as teachers, as well as parents? And the one common denominator that kids have told me is that mentorship, somebody that really takes them, by the hand and shows them what it is that they need to succeed in life. So we took all of that feedback, everything that the teachers have been telling us, everything that the parents and the students have been telling us, and created the Choose Education Elite Success Manual for students. That's right, the Choose Education Elite Success Manual for students. And the great thing about this is that it is instantly downloadable right now. We know that kids are all over the place. They're constantly listening to music and stuff. So we wanted to make sure that these kids also have access to it. So we got it in 2 forms. It's instantly downloadable for them to read right now, and also in an audio version, 16 tracks, like 45 minutes for these kids to just really go out and get this information in multiple ways. The great thing about this, as I mentioned, is that kids have been searching for some sort of mentorship. we come up with the solution and we did our research to find out what are ways that we can extend this Choose Education Elite Success Manual. We also are offering you a bonus. So for the first 30 days for purchasing the Choose Education Elite Success Manual, we're going to give you access for 30 days to the Choose Education Elite Coaching Program, where your student or your child will have the chance and opportunity. All these principles, all these guys that are inside the manual, we're going to break them down on a monthly basis. And we're going to have coaching calls, webinars, just really, mentoring that child and taking them to the next level. This is a $497 value. Some have said that we should charge more, but that's not the case here. Some have said we should charge $397, $297, but we want to make sure that every student has access to this. And today, you're going to get it for $97. You get the Choose Education Elite Success Manual that is instantly downloadable for you. You get all 16 tracks, which is roughly 45 minutes for these kids to download and have access to right now. We want to make sure that we are always constantly with these students, setting them up for success. We want to make sure that we're in their face, teaching them, giving it to them just really in a way that they learn best. And I'm so glad that we're able to create the Choose Education Elite Coaching Program, where we're going to break down all of these principles, have webinars, have coaching programs. It's so much information. Just read it down below. I want to make sure that your child succeeds, because when your child succeeds, that means you succeed, and that means our world succeeds. I'm so glad for you coming today to really make this purchase. I thank you for already making your I Choose Education t-shirt purchase and being a part of this whole project, this movement where we're giving back, donating 50% of our profits to other nonprofits and other partner organizations. And I'm so glad that you came to get the Choose Education Elite Success Manual for your high school student or your high school child. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Be blessed and have a great day.